Hello, all. How are you doing? So today in this video, we are going to deal with a common interview question in C# interviews. What is the difference between var and dynamic keywords? The probability of getting this question in your C# interview is almost 100%. That is how important var and dynamic keyword related to C# programming. Var and dynamic internally used by .NET framework extensively. So this is a very important question. So we will start answering this question. How we should answer this question in an interview perspective. I am not going to towards any example for this one. I will only focus on how we can answer that question and satisfy the interviewer in a C# interview. We will start. So both provide a way to declare type independent variables in C#. So we are first of all saying the similarity between var and dynamic. These are two methods or two ways we can declare type independent variables in C#. So the main difference between these two are var variable data type is inferred at the compile time. So the whatever the variable type that this var type is going to be get assigned, it should be known to the compiler at the compile time itself. But in the case of dynamic types, the types are inferred at the runtime only. This makes it more flexible. This type of variable can accept any type at the runtime and able to work under that type without any errors. So this makes dynamic variables more flexible. These variables can act as method parameters, can act as return types of methods. So this could be an add-on question to this interview question. So can a var keyword act as method, return type or parameters? Can a dynamic variable can act as method, parameters or return types? So we'll answer both of them now. So to answer that question, var kind of the variables cannot act as method parameters or return types. The compiler should know its type at the compile time itself. So it won't allow this var kind of variables to act as method parameters or return types. But in the case of dynamic variables, it can act as any kind of variable at the runtime and can infer that type and work on that types. So in C sharp, it is allowed to have a dynamic variable to act as return type of a method or can act as method parameters. So as a final note to this video, in this video I have tried to answer the question difference between var and dynamic keywords in C sharp. I hope this would have given you some idea about how to satisfy the interviewer when this question comes during the interview. In case you got this question during the interview and find it useful, do come back and subscribe to this channel. I will come back with more videos like this. Happy interview!